Hey, hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. Remember to check out your rising and moon and Venus signs for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together, and there is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these style of readings. Virgo, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. I am truly grateful. Thank you. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck and 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Virgo, we have the King of Swords here. Air energy. This can be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. This is someone that can be stern and discerning. This is someone that seeks justice and truth. It's someone that's involved with mental work. This is someone that's the real overthinker. They're a good counselor, they speak with eloquence, and they give sound advice. They're always fair, and they always speak the truth, so listen for the correct approach. They can be blunt and abrupt, objective, logical, fair and authoritative. They're a clear thinker, yet they remain impartial. They have very high ethical standards. They value fairness. They're confident and self-assured, and they seem aloof and attached. Success comes first, and they hold back their heart. This is someone that needs to take care that they don't dismiss other people's feelings or be too overly domineering. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Virgo. This is you, Virgo. Number 9 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hermit. Now this is someone that's going within, seeking counsel of their self or even from someone else. It can be a mentor, someone on their true spiritual path. This represents a time for soul searching and meditation as answers you're looking for, and these answers are deep in your soul. This is like a vision quest. It's also sharing your knowledge, and then you guide the way. You'll need to quiet your mind to hear this divine influence message. These can also represent hidden feelings, so because they don't like to rock the boat. Maybe it's someone that's seeking solitude and wisdom and inner peace. They want to gain perspective on their life. And it is being open to this inner guidance. This is a card of slowing down, distancing yourself from others physically or psychologically. It's being up in your head. It's a self-examination. It's solitude and study. It's soul searching, seeking answers, investigating, guiding others, researching. The King of Swords with the Hermit card is a need to go inside and reflect about your communication style. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Virgo. Number 6 of Swords. This is Mercury in Aquarius, air energy. This is moving away from rough waters to much clearer, steady, calm waters. It's moving away and leaving your troubles behind, leaving adversity behind. And now there's mental healing and support. It's transition with recovery. It's a calm and undisturbed future ahead. It's making adjustments. You could even be going on a short trip somewhere. But the storm is broken, and now calm sets in, so be open for how things develop and have patience. This is feeling weighed down by heavy thoughts and emotions. It's being in a somber state and coasting along. This is a supportive environment you're moving towards. Could even be grieving a loss. But this is a catalyst for a change, and it's a need for a breather, and it's a getaway card, even a vacation card. It's distancing yourself from stressful thoughts. It's humbleness, planning ahead, problem solving, and finding solutions. And there's no going back to the way it was before, and you stand strong in your own convictions. The King of Swords with the Six of Swords is rationally moving on from difficulties. This is a karmic influence. It's using your head and adjusting your thinking to get through a problem. This is a successful strategies and systems. Can also represent a strict parent or a boss. Your fourth card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. What? No, this is the future. Your fourth card. It's the future, the results. It can be a surprise. The Two of Wands, Virgo, fire energy. Now this is Mars in Aries, the card of I want. You're aspiring to something, and you have the world in your hands. This can be a decision between security and risk. It's planning, a desire for travel. It's a new outlook, and changes in the air. This is finding your place in the world, and the globe also stands for future possibilities and deciding your next move. This is still a potential that's yet unfulfilled. It's high ideals and aims. It's making decisions, discovery. It's making plans and backup plans. It's leaving your comfort zone and exploring new life opportunities. These can be impulses that complement each other or work against each other, so you'll need to wait for your decision to mature and then act. It could be that large tasks present you with a challenge, and something new is developing. This is doing things your own way. It's being strong-minded and pushing forward and knowing what you want. It's being an original and ignoring distractions to get ahead. You're creating something new and exciting, and deciding your course of action. You could also be forging alliances. The King of Swords with the Two of Wands is feeling the need to take action on a decision. Your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen. It's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Virgo. This is one of your cards. Number 1 of the major arcana, the Magician. This card is ruled by Mercury as well as Virgo. It rules Virgo. It's one of your planets, Mercury, as well as a Gemini. And yes, Aries is here. Now the Magician represents all of us, so this is you. It has to do with your creative power and your intention and your will. This is a masculine energy card. This is staying focused on your goals. It's a time for creation and beginning and taking on challenges. There's new opportunities, and it's a time for action, and there's potential in abundance. This is a important new beginning, and there's infinite possibilities. It's action and changes and new starts, and it's favorable for work. These can be latent powers yet to be brought into manifestation. This is a card of power. It's new beginnings and new choices, and something exciting is about to start. You have control over this immediate environment, and you have power and influence over what is going on in your life. This is someone that possesses the abilities and the talents to accomplish what they're setting out to do. The King of Swords with the Magician card can represent a Gemini. This is an affirmation that this king can manifest their ideas and wishes into existence with skill and mastery. The Hermit with the Six of Swords is travel to a remote place. It's leaving anxiety behind and finding greater understanding, and this is the card combination of the light at the end of the tunnel. Hermit with the Two of Wands is potential restriction here. It could be self-imposed, and it's going within, seeking answers or seeking a teacher. Hermit with the Magician card. This can represent a Virgo. These are both Virgo cards. This combo exaggerates the Hermit's qualities, slows it up a bit. This is someone who is able to think of several things at once. They have a very strong mind and they have great powers of concentration. Can also represent online classes. The Six of Swords with the Two of Wands is time to move on, and change is needed, and it will improve your situation for the better. This is the right move. The Six of Swords with the Magician card is moving on to create a new beginning. This is a new transition coming. It's travel. The Two of Wands with the Magician is a bold, creative move that is quite impressive. This can represent very great personal power, and you need to use that wisely because you can make things happen, especially with this combination. This is a very important partnership that can be formed. It's powerful and fruitful manifestation power. And now here's your Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Card number 33, Chaos and Conflict. Card number 33, Chaos and Conflict. It has to do with disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, and the value of chaos before order. The Oracle's message is opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Well, the Six of Swords is unmoored, and the Two of Wands can be people working at cross purposes. Now this is being scattered to the winds. You leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control, yet every storm passes, and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than just one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Do not be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. The relationship message is, stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to resolve. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear, and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed. Blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. Here's the prosperity message. Circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is, in truth, shaking things up so you can find the real path to your prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time, but it feels as if there are opposing forces wherever you turn. Be reassured that there is divine purpose in this chaos. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you, so the truest parts of yourself can remain. The events occurring now are essential for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear to be that way now. In time, you will know this to be true. And here's your protection message. I like to read that so we know what to avoid. Forearmed is forewarned. This is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. Thanks, you guys, Virgo. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, What goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.